the silent battle within. Have you ever felt like your dreams are massive, but your energy is missing in action? You wake up with ambition in your heart, but by the end of the day, all you've done is scroll, binge watch, or daydream about someday. You say, "I'll start tomorrow," but tomorrow keeps slipping further away. Deep down, you want to build something meaningful. Write that book, start that business, improve your health, learn a skill that changes your life. But instead, you freeze. Not because you're lazy, but because the mountain just looks too high. The truth, most people don't realize you're not broken. You're not unmotivated. You're not weak, you're just overwhelmed. When your brain sees a task as too large, too risky, or too uncertain, it takes the path of least resistance, comfort. It avoids the emotional weight of failure by steering you toward distractions. Not because it hates growth, but because it loves safety. But here's the good news. This resistance isn't permanent. Laziness is not your identity. It's a symptom of your approach, and approaches can be rewired. 3 transformative shifts to activate your potential. Shift 1. Shrink the task, not the dream. Your dreams are valid, but if they overwhelm you, it's time to break them into pieces. Don't aim to write a 300-page book. Start with 1 sentence. Don't try to master guitar in a week. Start with 1 chord. Small steps are powerful because they bypass fear, they build momentum, they teach your brain that action is safe, doable, and rewarding. Remember, you don't climb Everest in 1 leap. You take 1 breath, 1 step, 1 heartbeat at a time. Shift 2. Build rituals that replace willpower. Willpower is like a battery. It drains, but habits? Habits are like autopilot systems. They sustain you. Set up simple rituals that make action inevitable. Want to work out? Lay out your shoes and clothes the night before. Want to be focused in the morning? Start your day with a glass of water, not your phone. Routines anchor you in purpose. They carry you when motivation runs dry. They create rhythm in the chaos. A life driven by routine beats a life dependent on motivation. Shift 3. Honor the 2-minute rule. If starting feels like the hardest part, make a new deal with yourself. Commit to just 2 minutes. Read 1 paragraph, write 1 line, clean 1 drawer, do 1 push-up. Why? Because starting creates motion, and motion creates momentum. Once you're in motion, staying in motion becomes natural. The first spark is the hardest, but it's all you need to ignite the fire. Bonus shift, reward the effort, not just the outcome. Celebrate action, even if it's small. Why? Because your brain needs to feel that action is rewarding. After your 2 minutes, reward yourself with a walk, a song, or a stretch. Feel the pride of doing what most avoid, beginning. Each reward builds emotional connection to effort, and emotional connection builds discipline. What successful people actually do differently. You might think that the most successful people are the most disciplined, the most talented, or the most fearless. But here's what they actually are. Consistent. They aren't perfect, they've failed, they've doubted, they've procrastinated, but they always return to action, especially when it's hard. They know dreams don't come true because you waited for the right time. They come true because you moved, even when it felt messy. Your spark is waiting. Imagine your dream as a small flame inside you. Right now, it's barely flickering, but every small step you take adds oxygen, adds fuel, adds life. Keep feeding that flame. You don't need to leap. You just need to light the match and keep it lit. The path forward is simple but powerful. If you're ambitious but feel stuck, here's your new roadmap. Shrink the task until it feels easy to start. Create routines that make action automatic. Use the 2-minute rule to break inertia. Reward yourself for showing up, not just finishing. Final words. You don't have to do it all today. You just have to do something. Don't wait for motivation. Don't wait to feel ready. Take 1 small step, right now, today. Because that's how every dream begins, not with perfection, but with movement. And remember, you don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. Even small steps taken every day will change your life. So, what's your next small step?